First thing I'm going to ask you is probably not what you think is the first thing I'm going to ask you.
Uh-oh.
Maybe you could guess, though.
How is it being back?
That's a great question, and we're
Right?
going to definitely ask that. But the first question I'm going to ask you is, do you remember
I knew it.
a photo
Oh, no.
that myself, your sister, you, and Damian Sandow all took backstage at WrestleMania?
The one that never happened.
Right
Correct.
before the match was cut in Gorilla.
Yeah, the
We're all
one.
hugging as in we're gonna go do this.
Yes.
This symbolic. Do you remember this photo?
I remember it so well. I feel like I still see it every now and
It was
then.
black and white. It was posted in black and white.
Yes.
Too. Yeah. Okay.
Which I guess that was already like foreshadowing the situation. You know what I mean? Like
the doom
sadness.
that would come. Yeah.
Yes. That was really sad.
So it's funny that we're laughing about it now.
Yeah, because it was not funny.
Here you are. You have literally Total Divas being your show, moving into Total Bellas, executive producing, this wonderful career that comes out of it. The reason I'm asking about this photo is because the conspiracy was that the match was never supposed to happen in the first place, that the drama of it being cut would be entertaining. But I felt like we weren't thinking that.
Yeah, I mean, this is my thing, because I've heard this
Yes.
a lot. I mean, man, it was kind of notorious that, like, matches would get cut, right?
Very
it was
true.
like, yeah. So I feel like it actually really did get cut, but if they cut it for drama for TV, that actually pisses me off.
Yeah.
When the outfits Brie and I had on, like, ew, we always
top
talk
hats.
about it. Bow ties and cane. What were we thinking? Like,
I don't remember.
I think we thought New York, Sinatra, whatever.
It was a complicated build.
Yeah. Wasn't it the most, it's like, I've had some walk of shames in college.
Yeah.
That was the worst walk of shame I've ever done in my life.
So my walk of shame is a little different.
Yeah.
I knew you guys had been hit hard by it.
Yeah.
I knew there was one person, I'm not naming names, who was overly optimistic and like, all right, well, we'll do it at Raw. And that they were in that place, I was so angry.
Yeah.
And at that point, I think that's the first moment where I was like, I'm out.
Yeah.
I am out. Out didn't come till years later, but I thought, no, I'm out.
Yeah.
So my walk of shame wasn't far because I went under the stage.
Oh.
So I went under the stage just to sit there because I really, like, my fear was I'm going to say something or yell at somebody or some writer is going to ask for something. I'm going to go crazy. So I went and sat under the stage. I was really trying to kind of control my emotions and the whole thing. And believe it or not, I'm sitting there, I'm not looking ahead, and I felt the kick on my foot. And I heard, excuse me, young man. And I look up, and it is the sitting president of the United States, Donald Trump, who is with his entire family walking by to then go out to do the Hall of Fame shout out or whatever it was. And I literally was like, oh, sorry, excuse me. And I just turned, and I'm in full gear. I had like my new robe on and everything because everyone had new gear. And this was WrestleMania. I remember this picture, and I feel like it's a very large, maybe it shouldn't be, but it is. It's a large part of the journey.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was. And do you remember when we were doing the overseas tour and we had a match one night, and like when Faye yelled at us so bad, was like, what were you all doing? Remember? All of a sudden, Brodus like had a kiss spot with me, and then people were screaming. I guess it was a bit out of control, but remember how bad we got yelled at, and we all were sitting there like, that was a really bad feeling.
When Fit yells at you, it's got to be really, really bad,
Really,
right?
really
Yeah.
bad.
That's far beneath. Oh,
it was
man.
the only time I had ever seen in my entire career so angry. And like, I was just remember being like, oh my gosh.
What a
I don't even
combination.
want to go back there.
I feel like the whole thing was that because the build is really messy. There's a moment I'll never forget, and I don't mean this in a funny way. It just you nearly fell one time on the mat walking, and I had to catch you. You were in heels and you nearly fell. So we had that. And
how about when my finger got stuck in your mustache?
Finger got stuck in the mustache.
On like a live promo.
Yeah, in the middle of something.
Yes.
And there was a couple real moments of what are we doing? And then we did the probably insensitive, out of touch with Trin. The whole promo we did right before where we were all acting as if we were Tons of Funk and the Funkadactyls. And looking back, I feel like none of that would fly today. I don't think it flied then.
No.
Oh gosh.
I mean, our stuff was pretty wild.
Yeah.
It was crazy. And then what was so crazy during that, it was just being brand new to reality TV. Like,
Yeah.
it's just everything was new.
Yeah.
But I know we always look back because especially to see where you're at right now, it's like just wild to think you were there. Even though I feel like you had great chemistry with Brie and I, like all that was amazing.
Yeah.
In Sandow, but it is wild to think what it all was.
To me, that's so much of the stuff that was so bad. And I look back at one of the things I think is, I don't know if this is a way to think, but I'm like, hey man, you can survive anything. Like maybe there's this fear, this fearlessness that comes from maybe you can survive. Listen, you got through that, got cut in gorilla.
Yes.
Got pushed aside by the president and his family under like that alone, just so much. And speaking of fearless, what are you drinking?
Hot and fearless.
Hot and fearless.
Hot and fearless.
Okay.
So usually I would have a tahini rim, but
Bartender.
bartender.
He didn't do it, huh?
No, he didn't listen to me. I'm gonna have to give your bartender a talk or a body slam after
So
this.
the bartender has been a discussion on the show lately.
Oh, he has.
Yeah, I won't go too far into it, but we have often wondered, like, how did he get the gig?
Oh,
Right?
Wow.
He's
Did
doing
he, did he audition?
Apparently, he's like me. Nepo baby.
Nepo baby.
Juiced in. Yeah, apparently he's
You
Nepo.
need a shirt made that says like
A Nepo baby shirt?
That'd be awesome.
So a big thing for me is Nepo. I like to now kind of try and be the lead of the Nepo babies.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's actually pretty cool.
I literally will tell like Sammy's son when he's at TV, I'll get down on a knee and be like, hey man, it's gonna be different for you. You're right in.
Yeah.
Private jet, buddy. Yeah.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
and Sammy, I can tell, was like, don't tell him that. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, bro, you're right away. You're going to have tons of heat in the locker room. Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares? And like, I like to look out for a Nepo baby.
Yeah, totally.
They don't always turn out great.
No. Not at all.
No, they
They're
don't always
given
turn
too
out.
much. They don't know how to earn.
No.
Some do if their parents are great, but the ones
Yeah.
that just want to phone it in.
It goes back to that.
Yeah.
Phone it in, but also like, hey, my dad did this, my mom did this, I can do this. You probably can do it.
Yeah.
But the whole grind of it, I was talking with my niece about that tonight. I was like, hey, the hard part is the door is open.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, sure, come in. But then you're around people who have been just digging for it, living for it. And some of them are cool enough to be like, I get it, come on in, do your thing.
Right.
But you're just up against a pretty large wall
Yeah.
right out of the gate. And if your parent, whoever preceded you, was over in any way, it's even worse.
Totally.
You're just dealing with that on a consistent. You're playing like a tribute act, and then you don't want to play a tribute act because you want to be yourself. Then you go too far out, and you're like, hey, it's a journey.
It is. You know, my grandfather was great at it because he and his brothers, I think it's because they came from Italy to South Philly.
Sure, yeah.
Produce cart and some of the first farmers, Southern California.
Okay.
And so my uncles and even my mom, the daughters, he made them work in the fields in the summer.
Yeah.
Like up until they had to go to college, like they worked hard and they
Yeah.
worked in the desert and in the heat. So my uncles have like grown the family company, just massive company.
I love that.
Oh yeah, it's huge. But that was someone who, okay, dad started all this, but then dad made them earn and give. And so then they made it bigger. So would they fall under Nepo babies? I don't know.
So you're Nepo baby no matter what.
You're no matter what, right?
Even if you're
and then
like-
it's just, you could be a cool all-star Nepo baby, or you're just like Nepo baby, like the bartender.
Well, here's
Just kidding.
no, I mean, we're figuring it out. But
Yeah, I mean, tahini.
tahini rim, bro.
All you had to do was just grab tahini.
Maybe the next one has a tahini rim. But
We'll
the
see.
hot and fearless is the drink.
Hot and fearless.
Wheatley American vodka. We have American Mule, classic American Mule here. Thanks for joining me.
I
This is
love it.
huge.
This is fun.
When you were at the Rumble, I remember being like, oh, I gotta talk to her.
Yeah.
Like, so much has happened.
I mean,
I remember that was a big thing. I was like, so much has happened.
you're like, where do I begin with her?
Ma'am, I need you like a lot since this moment of being cut and shamed in Gorilla.